This is me from the future. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. They sponsored me before in another video in my Paris vlog. If you want to watch that, I'll leave a link down below. If you don't know what Surfshark is, it's a VPN. And what a VPN does, it keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all of the information sent from your device to the internet, which protects your data from big companies and corporations. The best part of Surfshark is that you can change your IP address by swapping locations from where you are. For example, if you're on your Holliers and you want to watch Love Island and you want to use a Virgin Media player, you can change your IP address back to Ireland and your laptop won't know the difference. It will think you're in Ireland, you can use Virgin Media player and you won't miss out on Love Island. Another great thing about this, if you're not traveling and you're bored of your Netflix options, you can change to any country you can think of to widen the library on your Netflix options. So if you use the code Keelan, I'll leave their website link down below, check out the description. If you use the code Keelan, you get 83% off plus 3 extra months for free. They also offer a 30-day money back guarantee. See the link in my description to find out more. Thanks Surfshark for sponsoring this video and enjoy the rest of the vlog. I had a lot of shit to get done before I go on my Holliers on Sunday. It is now Friday. Me and Jason are going on a baby moon. We actually had this holiday booked before we were even in a relationship. And we were like, well, if things don't work out, it's fine. There was no cancellation fee or anything, but now we're engaged and pregnant. So we're going on a baby moon instead. We were originally going to go to Greece because neither of us have been to Greece before, but I thought it would be too, like, there's too much walking and too many, what do you call them? Climbs? There's too many hills and stairs to be walking up while I'm 6 months pregnant. So we're going to Portugal instead, which is like, we're going to some holiday resort that's like 5-minute walk to the beach. So probably, well, it's gonna be our last holiday with just the 2 of us, whereas now we're gonna have a family. So it will never be just the 2 of us again, which is obviously a good thing, but we're trying to spend as much quality time as possible together. I wanted to go get my eyebrows done, but didn't have the time. And you know, most places you have to get a patch test anyway. And the woman I usually get my lamination off of is actually on maternity leave, which is so cute. The place where I usually get my nails done as well, there was no reply. So I just had to like pick a random place in town because it was a really last minute appointment. Been a bit apprehensive about talking about this experience because it's so frivolous and it doesn't actually matter that much. Being pregnant and I'm so hormonal, and you know when you're paying for luxury, because my morning sickness was so bad I couldn't go into a nail salon, like it would make me vomit. I went into this, I just picked this random nail salon that was in town. There was loads of appointments available, which should have been the red flag already if there was loads of appointments the day beforehand, you know, like the full day was free. So I go in anyway. I asked for this nail art. I'll insert a picture here. She was like, oh yeah, that's no problem. And then when she started, she tried to put extensions on and I was like, no, I don't want any nail extensions. Like, keeping in mind my nails are really long at the moment and strong, so they can withstand anything, and I've been able to get nail art every time I get my nails done without getting nail extensions. She was like, oh no, you don't have enough room on your nails to get that done. So then I was like, okay, that's fine, we'll just get a block color. And she was like, okay, we'll give you black. And I was like, no. I was like, I'll just get one color. And she was like, okay, you pick your color. Picked my color anyway, which is this, which I really like. She got the sander machine, you know, the thing that's like zzz, like it looks like the one that you use on your teeth when you get a filling. She was using that, but she was like doing it over my cuticle skin. It was like weathering away all the cuticle skin that 3 of my cuticles started bleeding. Not just one, fair enough. I've got my nails done before when like a cuticle starts bleeding, you know, after they've cut it off, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, and they address it and they put a tissue over it and they make sure to be a bit more gentle around that area. No, she was like, don't care, gonna continue on as if nothing's happened here. But she got like the, what you call that, she put a file over it. She was twisting and turning the skin. There was nail polish getting into the wound. It got to the point where I was in so much pain and I was too awkward to say anything that I started crying. I know a lot of people might be like, you need to speak up for yourself, like you're, you know, it's not her fault if she didn't know you're in pain. It should be common sense that if my skin is literally bleeding that I would be sensitive around that area. Anyway, so I was too awkward to say anything. And on the website, like I just got a gel polish. On the website it said it was 25 quid. And then I got to the till, they were like, was everything okay for you? And I was just like, of course, like Irish woman. I was like, yeah, it was lovely. It was a lovely experience. I was in there for a total of, I'd say 10 minutes. I was in there for 10 minutes, like that's how fast she was doing, which is good. If people are in a time crunch, like that's a good service. But for me, like I'm used to, the place I went to London, like they give you a hand massage, you know what I mean? And then when I got to the till, they were like, that's 55 euro. For what? For cutting up my fucking hands. It serves me right, like to just, I mean, I need to plan for further ahead. That's not me being like, huh, my life's so hard. Honestly, I just thought it was a funny story, a funny anecdote. I haven't been on a sun holiday, I'd say in 5 years. Like I went to Italy with my mum when I was 19 and I was like, never again. You know, when going on a family holiday is just a nightmare because all you do is fight. Like it was like that. But I think now if we both went as adults, it would be a different dynamic, rather than going when you're like a teenager and you're still dependent rather than like an independent adult. There's nothing worse than coming back from your holidays and your room is dirty and untidy. So I was gonna go into a bookshop anyway after my eye test, but I'm ravenous. I go through phases like every few weeks where I'm so hungry constantly. It's almost like I have a parasite. Well, a baby is kind of a parasite, isn't it? But she gets really hungry like randomly, so it must be a good growth week for her. So I've been hungry like every 10 minutes. But I was so ravenous when I was in town yesterday. I was like, I need to eat something right now or I'm gonna collapse. And I had just eaten before I got my eye test, so I couldn't go into the bookshop because I needed to eat and then I needed to go home to finish some work. I was gonna go into a bookshop and then I was like, why do I need to buy books for this holiday when there's so many books that I could probably read that are in my mom's house? Just borrow books off people. I don't know why I don't ever think of that. I'm gonna clean out my ear. I know you're not supposed to do this, but it feels so nice. I had to get myself to nursing bras. I've been trying to be as sustainable as possible with this pregnancy of the climate guilt, obviously with like bringing a child into the world and anything, which brings me on to my next point. So I had to get these nursing bras. You know, when your body's changing, there's limited amount of choice that you have, or that you have to spend loads of money to be sustainable. So I got them off Zalando. It's handier because they have a setting where you can click a sustainable option. First of all, I got this nursing bra. It's made out of bamboo. The brand, yeah, bamboo soft bra. The brand Magic Body Fashion, and I got a size medium. It was like 60 quid altogether. I think one of them was way cheaper than the other. One was about 50 and the other one was like a tenner because it was on sale. And it's all like, you know, they have the notes on how it's ethical and everyone gets a living wage who makes the clothing. And then this one is made out of, I think it's recycled materials or it's organic cotton, I can't remember, because my nipples are leaking and because they're getting heavier, there's a lot more pressure on them. So I need a bit more support and I don't actually have any bras that I fit into anymore or that are supportive enough. So I have to get them, and I'm not going to be getting like secondhand underwear, but they're good quality enough to last me throughout my pregnancy and postpartum when I'm breastfeeding and stuff. You're so good. Woohoo! Stop. Dee, 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 dee.
This is the label's literally gone off. An Irish brand, and it's nourishing body oil. It's coconut oil and rose geranium. From what I know, it's pregnancy safe for like body massages and stuff. So I just exfoliated in the shower. I'm gonna douse myself in this oil. I love exfoliating my armpits. I feel like people sometimes forget to exfoliate their armpits, but you have such a product build up there, and obviously like sweat and shit sticks there, so it's good to exfoliate them. This is the rose water I've been using on my face. I haven't really been using any other skincare. The belly, I don't know, it's bump oil so that you don't get stretch marks. I think stretch marks are genetic anyway, and my mom didn't get any stretch marks from any of her pregnancies. Her body literally looks like she's never been pregnant before. But honestly, I don't mind, like if I get scars from having my daughter, like it's nice to have something to show that I've carried a child, you know? I'm literally shaking with hunger. Like I think I ate 45 minutes ago and I'm shaking with hunger again.
I think I've done most of my packing. Okay, now I just need to pack like my work stuff, which I still need to use tomorrow, so I'll pack those tomorrow evening. Also skincare, chargers and all those things. All I want to do is sit down. All I want to do is just have a good sit down.
Now when you just feel like you're gonna start crying. It's the next day, so I finished packing all my clothes. I actually think I underestimated how many clothes that I was gonna pack. Originally I was like, oh, I'm only gonna wear 3 outfits, but then you know when you start getting into it, you're like, but I'm gonna need a day outfit, I'm gonna need a going out for dinner outfit. Don't know how often we are gonna be going out for dinner, because I get so hangry on holidays if they don't have vegan options. I don't think it is in general, but I just think myself personally, if I go to a foreign language speaking country and I can't speak the language, I think it's so ignorant of me. I'm like, I'm an ignorant buffoon that I don't know how to speak Portuguese, that I'm going to Portugal, even though the majority of the time they can't speak English. But I just feel so rude and dismissive and just being like, I'm an English speaker, I don't need to learn any other language. Like, it's just so fucked up. Like, I just want to have really nice fizzy drinks, ice pop smoothies and Lay's crisps. You can't go wrong. Okay, so I have all my books, all my dresses, some accessories. I still need to pack my sunglasses, 2 cowboy hats, 1 for Jason, 1 for me. Tote bags, which I think people always forget when they go on holidays, like bringing actual empty tote bags, like for when you do the supermarket shop, for when you go to the beach, to have a beach bag, to have a bag for your towels. This is everything that'll be going in my toiletry bag. I already have these biodegradable simple wipes. Yeah, biodegradable simple wipes. Mini hairbrush. Huge hairbrushes are such a waste of space. My travel bamboo toothbrush. I'm just going to be bringing my Glossier Cloud Paint, which is just for your, like a cheek tint sort of thing. This liquid, sorry, this fucking... my pregnant care, obviously be needing that. That should do me for 6 days. This little tiny SPF. I got this in Aldi. I think it was like 60 cents or something, but I like the way it's small so it can fit in my little bag, and that it's a water resistant one so we can bring it to the beach. I'll obviously have like a factor 30 or whatever, but this factor 50 will be for, you know, places that always get burnt really easily, like your chest, your eyelids, your nose, my shoulders. My Wild deodorant. Handy. Claw clip, can't go wrong. I don't even know if I'll use it. I kind of panic bought it because it was 3 for 2 on the tiny things. I have always loved the tiny things and I've never had an excuse to buy any of them. I did today, and I was with my friend Ash and she was like, Keelan, you will be needing to wash your hair, like the sea salt and the chlorine from the pool and all, like you will be. So I got this Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo and the 3-minute treatment. Oh yeah, and that's other makeup bits I brought. The Glossier Boy Brow, just an eyebrow pencil, Pillow Plump, can't go wrong. Get the plump in, and it feels so nice on your lips, I can't explain it. That's about it. Then I need to get some skincare for Jason. I'll probably do just a rose water and a moisturizer. So we have this face SPF. Oh, I have an adapter as well. This Travel Pal adapter that we got when we were in Paris, where the baby was conceived. Yeah. Safe and powerful travel adapters. I think that should work. It's just one plug that has loads of adapters attached to it. Yeah. So these are our airport outfits. I just kind of guessed for Jason. He said he wanted to wear his Marc Jacobs jumper over because it'll obviously be cold in the morning, but like he can take it off and it's still something nice. So yeah, his Aphex Twin t-shirt I got for our anniversary, cargo shorts, and I'm just going to wear this House of Sunny tracksuit and a black tank top so that I can take off the jacket. These shoes, I actually got these in a PR package the other day. Aren't they so nice? And now I'll just show you what's in my airport bag as well. It carries so much in it. I have my notebook. So this is my work notebook. I write
all my notes for my videos, podcasts, and then just like general to-do lists. It's kind of like a messy, all over the place work notebook, and if I don't have my journal, I write down my feelings and other shit in it as well. So obviously my wallet, this can attach to my trousers too, so kind of handy. I have our 2 passports. Like I said, Jason will be carrying my bag, so I'm not going to be in charge of minding all these things. 2 pens. This is also, yeah, if one runs out or stops working, I always have 2 pens. My film camera, because I might see some nice things. My keys. I have my glasses. We'll be needing them. SPF that I showed earlier. Tissues, hand sanitizer. The hand sanitizer smells so nice. AirPods. And then this is the book I'm reading at the moment. And I also have our pictures of me and Ash that we took today. And I have my driver's report form eye test thing. So they need to be kept safe. Portugal's like known for their oranges. Yeah. Like, you know, my Wexford people stand on the side of the road. Yeah. With strawberries. They do not hear oranges. Really? Because I don't really like it. Slices sandwich, one with vegan ham, one with vegan ham and cheese. Half a watermelon cut up. This part was frozen, so I put it in a separate bowl. Leftover chips, orange juice, Lipton iced tea, cookies, oat milk.
Vegan cookies, you forgot to say.
Yeah, vegan cookies. Hi, Bam Bam.